Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Knights of the Old Republic, the LP, where I somehow managed to lose twice and forget to save it every time. Ugh. So this is actually the third time I've done this because I didn't save it the first. I didn't save it after I put up episode 30, and I damn sure didn't save it when I tried to record this episode. So whoops. So I've had to play through this whole Mandalorian BS nonsense twice. Anyways, last time we played, we helped out a Wookiee dealing with some less than noble Mandalorians. Although you might make the argument Mandalorians are not noble individuals. But I assume in a war culture or in a culture that glorifies violence, there might be at least a lick of honor, a lick of dignity, or some sort of, at least a moral code of some sort. I can't imagine there are just wildlings going out just murdering people. Anyways, we're here. We found this is the one location I can think of. More than likely the star map is in here. So let's go.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the? It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Alright. What is your purpose?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
Well, good. I like that. So, what do you mean by behavioral reconfiguration?
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
Alright, I seek information about the Starforge.
Accessing? Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
Original system memory. So the map is as old as this installation?
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
Okay. What do I need to do to get access to the damn thing then?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
Okay. How can I match them when I don't know what they are?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map or can be made ready.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Information unavailable. If you have...
Okay. So, here's the funny thing, you guys. You guys gotta think about this in a different way. He's gonna ask us shit. We need to answer approximately what we would assume someone like Revan would answer. Now, keep in mind, Revan was probably never fully dark side. He carried a purple lightsaber, and many believe that he was somewhere in between, right? He was dark side enough to be able to throw force lightning, but there was probably still a shred of humanity left in him. So, let's begin the evaluation and answer the questions.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
So, here's the funny thing about this, right? So, you might think, well, Zalbar owes you a life debt, so he's gonna keep his fucking mouth shut. But then you kind of remember, like, Zalbar, like, the Wookiees haven't exactly shown themselves to be all that honorable. You know what I mean? I mean, for God's sakes, his brother sold out his people to slavers. So, let's face it. I'm not sure exactly what he would do. Maybe he wants to get free, right? Now you gotta think, right? If we both accuse each other, we're both walking away with 2 years. That's still less than if we both. That's still less than if like I say nothing and he breaks and decides to rat me out. So I'm unsure what Zalbar would say. I would accuse him to be safe.
The temperament of a companion is unreliable at best. You wisely trade the threat of 1 year or 5 for none or 2.
This machine certainly seems to want a very specific type of response.
In this instance, the Wookiee is unreliable. His family has been a mire of treachery. I judge the answer correct. You display the proper behavior to match the pattern in memory. Evaluation will continue.
Go on with it.
Hypothetical. You are at war, deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Easy. Easy. I prepare my forces for 10 days from now. Yeah, I gotta win the war, right? If I win the war, it's fine. If I try to protect the city and lose, then, well, I've gained nothing. There's no sense in it. Lose a couple of people for the greater good. It sucks. It's not a comfortable thing, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
The victory is irrelevant. Stopping the war saved many more people.
You achieved the proper result with logic that does not match the pattern in memory. I shall adjust my evaluation. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
Well, so you might think, okay, So, you gotta remember, my people are complacent, right? So, as far as they know, they're complacent, there's nothing really hyping them up, right? Let the attack happen, fuck it. When they attack, they're gonna be like a bunch of piranhas in the fucking water. That's fine.
Of course you do. It makes the most strategic sense. Your people will rally beneath you against the common foe. As their eyes turn outward, your rule will strengthen. The trappings of war grant many opportunities. You have matched the pattern in memory. I recognize you, and will fulfill my designated function.
Okay, give me access to the star map.
Yes, you are ready. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. End communication.
Excellent. I did not realize there was that third option, because I was going to go for the wait for them to attack, but I guess, realistically, just let the attack happen. It wakes the people up out of complacency. I love this. So I got dark side for my first answer, light side for my second, and dark side again. Net dark side shift. Okay. So I shifted. Oh, well, yeah, I guess I did shift in the long run towards dark side, so that makes sense. Skills. Let's see here. We get 2, huh? I'm just going to throw them both in the treat injury. Feats. What do I want for feats, guys? What do we even want? I got a while to go. I'm just gonna go all in on my lightsaber for right now. So all in. Powers. So this is something I have been doing quite a bit of. I don't have access to the full-on dark side abilities that I want, but we'll get there. We always get there. Oh, I can go full-on. I can full-on choke a bitch. I can go full-on choke a bitch if I really, really, really want to. That's really tempting. So these are light side. I want universal. Is light is a Oh, it's a light power? Damn it. Force aura. Light side power. What's this one? Universal. This is makes me faster. Force resistance. Energy resistance. Affect mind. Dominate mind. I already did that. Yeah, I mean, I'm already sort of in this, right? So I might as well just go all the way in. Let's go with, oh, Jesus Christ. This power allows the allows the Germans. It allows the Germans. Oh, that's dark. It allows the Jedi to exterminate an enemy at range with a single target, with an enemy at range with a single thought, causing the target to choke for 6 seconds and inflicting damage equal to half the target's maximum fatality points. If the target makes a fortitude save, DC plus the attacking character's level, plus the attacking character's wisdom and modifier, they are not choked, but instead suffer the damage. Okay, yeah, so I'm going for force choke. Screw it. I want it all. All right.
Well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory. I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
You're right. Well, let's take a look at it. Might as well. We didn't actually look at it. Come on.
Got something on. Oh, I get it.
Did it actually...
How can I help? Then I suggest we...
It didn't technically even show us it, did it? No, it did not. Oh, damn it. Come on. Show me. Damn it.
Got something on you. Oh, I get it.
Hold on. Did it show me? I just don't know it. You discovered another star map on the sunless surface of Kashyyyk. As before, the map is incomplete, but each map... Okay. So it did show me.
I can try.
Alright.
I shall do my best.
Well, okay. So I'm going to take it that I got it, because my quest... So it does tell me I did find it. But I guess it doesn't usually... Yeah, I'm about to say, it doesn't usually show you anything when you actually find the star map. It's usually when you land on a planet that you get the cutscene. Alright. Well, that wraps it up. We're done here. Pack it in, everybody. We've accomplished our goals. We're going to go help Zalbar out. Prove that we're not a complete and utter waste of time. And get out of here, right? It's all good now. We've handled our business. So let's just go get Zalbar back and go home. I see no more reason to be here. Right? Like, we got sent down here, sure, but there's no more reason for me to wait around here, I think. Actually, there is something I want to check out real quick. Excuse my curiosity. Yeah, we need these things dead. They have something I need. There's this thing down here I've been really curious about. Oh wow, I was just straight up choke. See, that's the thing, man. Darksiders are freaking scary. Like, you have so many ways to just fuck someone up. And I kind of love it, and I kind of love it for what it is, but I hate it for what it does. So, I know we need these, but nothing in the game has pointed me to this yet. So I'm kind of tempted if it's necessary or not. Ritual marker. A dead Wookiee. Always fantastic. I love seeing those everywhere I go. Okay. So what's the purpose of the... worn through trace by generation of Wookiee claws, layers of moss and dirt suggest that no one has been here in many years. The beast comes when summoned. If you are generous, it comes to battle. If you are worthy and wise, it grants you glory. If you are fearsome and brave, feed the beast, it will heed your call. Take the vipers from their lair. Obviously this... So this is like a ritual thing, right? Okay.
What can I do?
I mean, I got the bodies. We might as well do it, right? No harm, no foul, right? Screw it. Alright, let's go. Well, there's the ritual beast we were looking for. Throw lightsaber. Oh, really? Disable the shit out of me. Oh, this dude's a bitch. I was scared this dude's gonna come in and one-shot the shit out of me. Examining the corpse of this beast, you find a blade of some sort lodged in its side. Skin has grown around it. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it lived with this injury? You remove the blade from the corpse? The only flaw appears to be the missing hilt. Obviously, the sword came apart when the blade was lodged within the creature. Gunhan's journal. Okay. So, who is Gunhan? So, who is Gunhan and why should I care? This datapad recovered from the remains of a Terran Tetek on Kashyyyk. It must have been devoured by the beast. It appears to be Gunhan Suresh. The last Oh, was that the guy we used to work with? Shit. Duran and Shayla have given in to their passion for each other and are doomed to fall to the dark... Oh, no, it's not. Are doomed to fall to the dark side. I tried to warn them against expressing their love, but they called me arrogant and accused me, of being the one on the path to the dark side. I left the fools on Korriban, but I'm not about to abandon the mandate given to me by the Jedi Council. I will destroy this creature wherever I find them. I have heard rumors that such beasts exist in the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk. I shall go there and slay the beast, proving that I do not need either Duran or Shayla with me to defeat these creatures. Huh. Fair enough. Alright. So that's taken care of. So we got this blade. We got to figure out who it belongs to. I have a feeling it's Zalbar who's going to want to see it. Because I just feel like Zalbar is that kind of guy. I don't think he cares much for history, mind you, but still. I feel like most Wookiee shit is going to matter to him, and since this is stuck in somebody... Because let's face it, it's a normal blade. It's not a lightsaber, right? If it was a lightsaber, then yeah, I don't think anybody would care besides me. Since, you know, I don't think Wookiees can become Jedi. At least I've never read about a Wookiee becoming Jedi. Not yet, at least. I'm sure it'll happen. I'm sure Chewbacca will pick up a lightsaber at some point with the way the movies are going. If they don't just flat out kill him off. Because, you know, killing off Wookiees is always cool. So we've done our duty. Let's go up there. Find Zalbar and get the hell out of this place. I am tired of being here. Cannot believe it, man. I died like twice on this shit. Y'all gotta be messing with me now. This is ridiculous. I can't believe I died so many times. Oh, by the way, if you mess up that ridiculous quiz, yeah, he just exterminates you. He literally summons, he literally brings in like 2 armored battle droids with shields and flamethrowers and missiles and just flat out annihilates you. Maybe you can beat them? It's possible, I think. I couldn't though, because I didn't expect him to have that. It's one of those things to where like, how could I be prepared for some shit like that? I wasn't expecting it. You can't prepare for that shit. We're gonna go this way. Hopefully we'll get to where we need to get to soon, so we can be done with this accursed planet. But then again, I feel that way about like every planet I'm gonna go to after we're done there. You know what I mean? They make you go through so many hoops. I have to like actually communicate with these people. Though I'm sure somebody will be like, well, they're Wookiees, they're not people. Why would you say that? You're a dark side. Don't give them that kind of credit. I'm giving them that kind of credit. That's what they're gonna get. Alright. So he's saying that Chundar gave us a task, and I don't remember exactly what it is. You found the corpse of a Wookiee named Roror in the Shadowlands, a data pad revealing that he dealt with slavers was on the body, as well as a bowcaster bolt casing that probably belonged to whoever killed him. A bowcaster, huh? That's a little odd. I mean, it's a bowcaster. I haven't met a single human that uses a bowcaster. Only these Wookiees do. Like, we haven't met anybody else who uses a damn bowcaster. That's kind of like the Wookiees thing. Wouldn't surprise me if it was a Wookiee that killed him, honestly. Given the fact he was being dealt with, given the fact that he killed slavers and then was hit with the bowcaster, best guess Chundar probably did it. Fucking bastard. There's nothing else down there. So as far as I'm concerned, there's no reason to assume. We're going back to Chundar. I have the information I need. I'm fairly sure of it. If I'm wrong, so be it. I'll end the episode and figure out what I missed. But as far as I can tell, there's nothing else down there. And again, it's a bowcaster bolt. That has to tell me something, right? Like, he wasn't killed by a typical person. I've never seen a person use a bowcaster. I'm not saying that it's impossible to use a bowcaster. I'm saying that it's just unlikely to use a bowcaster. You don't see many people doing it. It's a very Wookiee-friendly weapon. I don't know why they choose bowcasters. I know Zalbar uses one. I mean, that's got to mean something. Every other Wookiee, I believe, just uses a sword of some sort. So that's got to also mean something. Not to mention I had to deal with those stupid Mandalorians. So, as far as I can tell, there's nothing else down there. But hey, I got the sword, right? That's got to mean something in the long run. Swear to God, if I get to this guy and he just gives me shit, I'm going to be pissed off. I didn't bend over backwards to help you for nothing. I mean, he sent me out on this mission, so it's not like either he's an idiot and genuinely thinks I wasn't going to figure anything out, or he's a serious idiot and genuinely believes that if I did find something out, I wouldn't out him for it. Either way, he's a fucking idiot. Fair enough. I just want to ask you some questions. I'm not your enemy. I serve a greater good, lady. Any recent trouble other than the slavers? It may be that he died in the Shadowlands. If he did, there is honor in that. He will be mourned. Who would I talk to if I have information about his disappearance? Huh. Alright, well that's certainly something. We do have information about the guy, so we clearly know something. I was gonna say, right? Like, we're not dumb. We know something. Maybe I just missed that detail. I admit it, it happens. I miss things all the freaking time. I'm just human. Anyways, let's continue and see what this guy can tell us. He must know something about this, right? Like, there's no way he knows nothing. He's got to know something. Like, we know what happened. The guy was killed by a bowcaster. That's primarily a Wookiee weapon. So, well, I guess we'll just talk to the guy, right? He'll have to listen to us. I've never spoken to an outsider. I mean, Chundar makes us learn to understand you, but I've never been this close to one of you.
We're rather hairless, aren't we?
What are you doing here? Have you come to laugh at us, come to gloat about how many of us you take? Can you even understand me? I understand you. I'm not here as a slaver. Then why are you here? Do you know whose bolt casing this is? What? Sure. It looks like Jarax. I think so. Anyway, I'm not sure. The bolt casing was found on Roar's body. Roar's body, then he's dead? But he can't be! Don't listen to him, Worrell. Outsiders only lie when their mouths are open. You know that. Roar was dealing with slavers. Do you know anything about this? No, he wasn't. You don't say another thing to him. You want to lie. You lie to me, outsider.
I think I begin to see what has occurred here. We should speak to Jarek at once.
Leave the boy alone, please. You will want to talk to me. What do you want to say about it? Speak with me directly, away from the boy, please. Very well. I'll speak to you, Jarek. Goodbye, Worrell. Goodbye, I guess. Look, you can be as much of a dick as you like, but you're gonna answer my my question. Look, do you recognize the bolt casing? The casing is mine. It bears my family runes and markings of each of the creatures I have killed.
This will end in sadness. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Where did you get that, outsider? Did you have someone steal it? Have you sunk to petty theft now? I found it on Roar's corpse. You killed him, didn't you? What? What are you talking about? I warn you, outsider. I won't tolerate your lies in my home. Alright, fine. Can you explain why the boltcaster casing was found on his body? Where is this going? What's going on? What are they talking about? Nothing. Outsider lies. Do not listen to them, Roar. Roar was dealing with the slavers. I found his data pad. No, don't say anything else. I can't let you. I killed Roar. Tell Roarzer, holder of the laws. He will judge me. Please, say nothing to Roar. Let the trial call me guilty. Let me be the monster, not Roar. You really don't want to be seen as guilty by anyone else, do you? This is some Stockholm Syndrome shit. Like, these guys desperately are trying so hard to not just murder people. Because I can only assume the only reason he did what he did, like the only reason he killed that Wookiee, was because in his eyes, like, yo, this guy could mess everything up for us. Oh, it's further that way, isn't it? They did mention the holder of laws. So let me get this straight. This one Wookiee was like, yo, I'm gonna give these slavers a piece of my mind, right? Most likely things were starting to get violent, and they weren't having it. More than likely. Makes the most sense to me. Which, this alone should probably put Shundar in a bad spot, right? Like, if your people are killing each other instead of just killing the slavers, like, you can tolerate them killing the slavers because that makes sense, but they're killing each other. That might not go over so well. Hello, outsider. I heard of your arrival. I trust you won't cause trouble in our village. We don't want bloodshed. Do you know who owns this bolt casing? Let's see if the family insignia is there. Yes! It belongs to Jarek. How did you get it? I found Jarek's bolt casing on Roar's corpse. Oh my, that is very distressing. It definitely seems to suggest Jarek helped in Roar's death. I can't ignore this. Wait here, outsider. I must address this. I will have Jarek brought here. And I hope he can explain. I really do. Wow, he's very cool and collected. I like that. It's good to see a Wookiee who isn't always angry at me. Jarek, you know why you have been summoned here. As holder of the laws, I ask you to explain. I won't answer. I can't. Must my son be here? Roar has a bond with Roar. He is the closest to family that can be found. He is entitled to be here. Jarek, please speak. If you are guilty, it means death. This outsider will be given your possessions. Do you want that? Jarek, won't you say anything in your own damn defense, dude? Jesus. I killed Roar. I will accept whatever punishment is given. It's better if only my honor is tainted. You did it? Why? He was good and noble. Why did you kill him? You only need to know that I did. The reason is unimportant. I'm sorry. I won't let you do this. The Roar's was dealing with slavers. What? What are you talking about, liar? Please don't tell them anything. He was admired. They need to believe in him. I'm old. I'm not important. Let them have their hero. No, I won't let this happen. You can live with what you've done, as far as I'm concerned. That's a real punishment. Death is easy. Anybody can die. Own it. Roar dealt with slavers. The datapad I found on his corpse proves it. But no, that can't be. Jarek, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to know. So much is against us. You need someone to look up to. I couldn't let him betray you. Betray everyone. Outsiders are enough of a threat by themselves. We don't need traitors of our own.
Painful end, but perhaps it is the right thing to do. We shall see.
As holder of the law, I declare Jarek innocent. I will see to your release. I must say that you are the first outsider that I have been glad to know. You have surprised me. Perhaps some of you are capable of honor after all. You are deserving of your reward. Goodbye to you. Oh well. I'll take light side. I mean, I'm already non-committal. Oh god, I'm in the middle. Okay. Well, that's good. So, there's our missing Wookiee problem dealt with. Right? Like, now we know what happened. We know the story. So he was dealing with Wookiee. He was dealing with slavers, probably selling out his own people. And this other guy was like, yo, I ain't having that shit, and shot him. More than likely. Seems like the most reasonable suggestion, honestly. Still can't believe it. Why would he let them do that though? Like I get honor. Like honor makes sense to a degree, but like honor isn't worth your life. Dying for honor, that doesn't mesh well with me. I'm not going to die for honor. Okay, so that didn't... I guess I probably should go talk to him, shouldn't I? He might know something about the blade I have. That's probably what I need to do, honestly. He won't be happy with me, but... I mean, when are Wookiees ever happy to see me? I don't know how to think an outsider. I never thought it possible. Thank you. I just wish that you hadn't seen us at our worst. We can be so much better. We must be. Well, that's taken care of at least. Doesn't really help me in the... Well, I guess the Keeper of Laws might know, right? That seems to be a pretty common thing around here. I'm sure he must know. Chieftain in need. You have recovered a very ornate... This might be very important to the right Wookiee. Alright. More than likely the Keeper of Laws know. I'd be surprised if he doesn't know, honestly. I'm sorry, Holder of Laws. I guess I'll go back there and ask him if he knows anything about this ornate blade. It's more than likely belongs to a Wookiee. My reward? What reward? Oh. Oh. Okay. Not helping me though. You're really not helping me here. Why do your leaders allow slavers to take your people? What right do you have to question Chundar? What could you possibly know about us? Tell me so I might understand. Chundar is our leader and deserving of such respect, even with our doubts. You will tell me what of your doubts about Chundar. I should tell someone. We whisper it anyways. Everyone wanders about it. Chundar has done much. He keeps the slavers from the village and rules fairly. He keeps order and keeps us strong. But his father was better. Freyr, the chieftain, would not have allowed the slaver docking platforms to be built. That's why he was killed. When did Freyr die? Soon after the mad son Zalbar was sent away, Freyr seemed to succumb to the same kind of insanity. It is thought that he died fighting slavers. I like to think so. Chundar has bravely risen to lead us despite his troubles. Who would you rather have as a leader? There is no one left that is willing to lead the stand up to the slavers. What do you mean by that? The ancient Baka was our greatest leader. At his death, he swore that his spirit would live on in our true chieftains. His sword would be the sign, the legends say, that we have prospered under those who've held it, no longer. No one has seen the blade for years. It is foolish to hope. We now follow Chundar. He is sane and honorable. Well, that's certainly something. What if I told you Chundar is in league with the slavers? I would not believe you. You are an outsider. You lie. You cheat. You enslave us. There is nothing you could say to make me believe. Fair enough. Chundar wants me to find an insane Wookiee in the Shadowlands. I'm ashamed that he would ask outsiders to track such a creature. Why couldn't our own hunters remove his dishonor? If you must be the one, then so be it. Be merciful and quick. A Wookiee without honor of self-control is a mere animal. And when you are through, do the same to your slave Zalbar. He is a taint in our... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Well, I've learned a lot. I've learned a hell of a lot. Anyways, guys, next time, I'm not going to waste our time walking all the way back. I'm just going to be in the Shadowlands, as I think I know where we need to go. Jolie told us about this feral Wookiee.
Oh, I get it.
So, we'll go find him, I guess. Anyways, guys, until next time, stay tuned, and I am signing out.